So I'm just going to do a quick explanation, a short tutorial on how the arms should work out of the top of the backswing. It's sort of into transition. So we're going to assume that we have a real nice arm formation at the top, okay, with the elbows in position, okay, the club's in the right spot. We're going to assume that we've recentered, so we're back into like a 50-50 spot. The left knee is loaded up, ready to use the ground. Now, this is a position that gets misinterpreted quite a lot, because in terms of golf tuition, all we tend to hear is let's rotate, rotate, rotate. Now, the issue you've got, if I get to the top in a really good spot and all I do is rotate and turn, that's going to put my hands straight outside the line. It's going to put my hands over the target line way too quick. Any kind of rotation that I have is then going to have to stall out for me to fit this golf club in down at the bottom. So if we want to get more open and more space at the point of impact, we need to give the club and our body incentive to do that. Now, when we are at the top, what we want to feel is at the same time that the body, the torso and the pelvis are gliding and rotating, we want the arms to have a lowering action, okay? We don't want to keep these arms up at the top of the action being passive. We want these arms to lower down, okay? So the right arm will reconnect with the chest and the elbow will then, or the lower arm will then extend through to impact, like I'm throwing a stone down towards the floor, okay? What we don't want to do is jam this elbow up, keep the hands at the top, okay, because then there's absolutely nowhere to go. I have to do some crazy side bends to get down to the golf ball, and it's a real speed killer and consistency killer. So we're looking for the elevation of the arms in the backswing, and what elevates must then lower. So as I'm lowering, keep the centre of mass of the golf club in its good spot. We're not doing any crazy shallowing movements, okay? So we're organised at the top. We're going to lower the arms down in front of you, and we want to make sure that this right elbow passes in front of this right hip. We don't want to jam this elbow into the body. We want to create lots of space, lots of incentive for the body to then keep rotating. The elbow passes in front of the trail hip, and it allows a really free release down at the golf ball. Lots of speed, lots of snap and release down at the golf ball. That's how we create some really good speed. So a really easy drill or feel to get this into position is basically what's called the pump drill. Okay, so as we are recentering and we've shifted into lead side, as I'm rotating and turning, I want to feel like my arms are lowering at the same time. So I can sort of rehearse this position, stop at P6, okay, where the last parallel of the club is, and we would like to see the hands in line with the trail elbow, trail thigh, sorry, the elbow in front of the trail hip, and this right arm starting to extend and lengthen, okay. This gives us some incentive to keep rotating, to use the vertical force, okay. Now from here, there's loads of space, loads of snaps. So we do three lowerings, 1, 2, and on the third, I try and feel like I'm going a bit more pacey, put some speed in, try and feel like my arms and my hands are in front of my belt buckle at the point of impact, so we're completely synchronized, we're matched up. This is a real easy drill to get the feeling of how those arms should lower.